Yo, what's up guys, I'm going to be doing a quick tutorial about Prezi and how to use it. I suck at life, so I'm using this annoying automated voice. You're very welcome. Me, I'm stupid, haha, this is fun. First you are going to sign up for free and click new project. Next you are going to pick a template. Obviously that has to be really eye-catching and need to get the audience's attention. When looking for a template you have to consider some important factors. You have to consider your theme and how you want your template to represent it. Then you have to think about the overall appearance and attraction you want for your presentation. Lastly, you are going to think about creativity and how to make the presentation clever and cool. So if you are a British guy like me, you might want a template that represents crumpets and tea. So let's pick this one as it looks good for a tutorial like our step 1 then step 2 thing. So as you can see here, this is the first box with the title and all that crap. Whoops, I mean stuff, my apologies. On this bar you can find the bold tool, the italics tool, the underline tool, as well as other interesting functions to make your titles and your body look better. Let's take a look at a better view of the presentation. Here it is. With this view, you can plan out where to move slides and where to add your content. Okay, now that we can see everything, let's make a game plan. Gather around folks, whisper whisper, done. First I will show you the text formatting and text box functions. So up here is the toolbar. Like basically every other software, you can choose the fonts and stuff here in the text box options. When you do this you can also add pictures and videos. With this you want to have text that stands out like this, and you need to have some type of picture to get them to laugh or just to get their attention. As you continue on through the presentation you might realize you needed another slide. You'd then slap yourself and question your knowledge about Prezi. That's when you finally remember. You'd then stare at your hand in disbelief. All jokes aside, you pick new slide, then put in between where you want it. You can now edit it to look like the others and put it someplace in the road. Or just duplicate another slide like this. Whistle 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 whistle. I am a good whistler, aren't I? Another great function is the background. Right here are all the options for changing the theme and all that jazz. You can change it any way you want, but for our sake let's just turn it back to blue. Another important detail to keep your viewer awake during the presentation is the creativity of how you manage the slides. My advice is to try to add cool transitions like zooming into the picture and having a text box there. For example, you can have someone's face and it could zoom into their eye. Pretty creepy, right? So these are the basics, but now I will show you my boss presentation. I made this in grade 8 and it was like the best thing I ever did. You see, I have a very keen eye when it comes to details and I'm a natural at designing. Do you want to hear a joke about eyesight? Once a man walked into a bar. Ouch. So here it is. All you have to do to create a custom Prezi is press create new. Next you find a cool background. The next step is creating a path for your information. Once you have the titles and subtitles you plug in the info. A few videos or pictures won't hurt either. This ensures the viewer's entertainment, especially if there are memes. Definitely. Wait, I just realized I sound like Jarvis from Iron Man. Mr. Stark, your armor is critically damaged. I will recommend a landing as soon as possible. Incoming missile, by the way. Anyways, let's get back to work. So here I added many features that the viewers would notice, and I used these graphics to get across my point. One more thing is that you can add dope music by bringing your mouse up to insert, then you can upload a file from your computer. This can also impress your viewer if the presentation is meant to be viewed and not presented. Music can help by putting the viewer at ease, make the viewer feel content, set an emotion through the song in. Also just making the presentation more enjoyable in general. I will give you some epic music right now. Here it is. What do you mean when you want to say yes but you always say no? What do you mean? Oh, I sound pretty good for a robot, right? So hopefully you guys learned a lot about Prezi. I hope you use Prezi in the future as it is user-friendly, simple to use and just epic in general. Thank you for listening and hearing me out about the functions and for being a good sport. If anyone is sleeping, please slap them upside the head, then I will be satisfied. So now I'm just going to go back to the UK and find my creator and destroy him. Then I'm going to take on another form and destroy the world, so please excuse me. Currently accessing nuclear launch codes. Please stand by.